Hey everyone, my name is Lexi Wiggins and I'm doing this video for speaking assignment number 4, adding evidence. This video will be over the human respiratory system and is directed towards an audience of high school anatomy students. This was the situation defined in my discussion board number 4. The human respiratory system is a series of organs. These organs' function is to intake oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. The primary organ in this system is the lungs, however. The lungs are what really carry out the process of exchanging these gases throughout your body. This process of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide is what we call breathing. When oxygen is breathed in, the red blood cells collect the oxygen from the lungs and carry it throughout the entire body. This means that the oxygen is transported by red blood cells. During this same process, the red blood cells also collect the carbon dioxide and carry it to where you exhale. The human body must have oxygen in order to sustain itself, meaning that without oxygen, you cannot breathe. If you do not breathe, you are not living. I cannot stress the importance of oxygen in our bodies enough. If we have a decrease in oxygen, this is known as hypoxia. If we have a complete lack of oxygen, this is known as anoxia. Either of these conditions can be fatal. It has been proven that you can go 4 minutes without having oxygen until your brain starts to shut down. When this begins to happen, you can either lose brain function or it could even be fatal. The rate at which you breathe really depends on your age. As an adult, the average breathing rate is 12 to 16 breaths per minute, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. Now, of course, when you're exercising or participating in any physical activity, your breathing rate will increase. For example, playing sports or running or even taking a walk will increase your breathing rates. The process of breathing starts at your nose. You take in oxygen through your nose, or possibly even your mouth. The oxygen then travels through the sinuses. The sinuses act and help regulating the temperature in the air that our body intakes. There are cilia in the back of our throats which move back and forth and help catch dust and any other harmful objects which may be in the air that we intake. The cilia is what creates our mucus. We are expelling this mucus when we cough, sneeze, spit, or swallow. After the oxygen is purified, it then moves into your diaphragm. When you breathe in, your diaphragm shrinkens. When you exhale, expands. That is the basic steps of breathing. Now, here are a few diseases of the respiratory system. The most common diseases are COPD and asthma. However, I am only going to speak about asthma. Asthma is a chronic inflammation of the lungs' passageways. This can cause a shortness of breath and ultimately could cause you to die. Asthma is most commonly affected when your heart rate is up, so when your breathing rate is up. Activities that may cause this are sports or running or any type of physical exercise. Asthma can be prevented by taking an inhaler with you or breathing treatments. These are two of the most common methods that people use to treat asthma. Asthma is very common among teens and adults. Well, that's all. Thanks.